Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Leal in this incarnation, and today I wanted to talk about the new moon that we are going to have in some places. It's going to be on September 15th. Here in Argentina, is on September 14th. So I'm going to put the graphic a few minutes on the screen for you to see the configuration. So right now you are seeing blue lines that are forming a big triangle, and there's a smaller one. And there's a big red line in the middle, which is the position between the Sun, the Moon, and Neptune in Pisces retrograde. And this whole configuration, it is called a cosmic guide. So this configuration, it is full with trines and sextiles, which are fluid aspects, and this tension. So we're going to analyze this closer. And let's remember that the regent of this new moon, which is Mercury, is still in Virgo, is still retrograde, but the day after, Mercury is going to be direct. So the Sun and the Moon are starting this cycle of 6 months in the degree 21 of Virgo, and they are doing this trine with Pluto in Capricorn, which is retrograde, and they are doing a trine with Uranus and Jupiter in Taurus. So Pluto is always talking about death and transformation, and which things we have to eliminate that are conditioning ourselves and that are conditioned the connection with our own soul. So Pluto is working towards the empowerment of the souls, and is telling us, well, we have to, destroy, eliminate things that come from the old paradigm inside and outside in order to reconnect with the new one. And this is going to happen when Pluto moves to Aquarius. So the next year. So here is very important that this is about decisions, this is about big transformations. And Uranus, which is another transpersonal planet, Jupiter is a social planet. And with this transpersonal thing, I'm saying that these planets are operating and bringing the energy that we need to move on for the whole humanity, move on to the next level. So this is not about the desires of the ego. I explained this yesterday. This is about what is more evolutionary for us. And Uranus is telling us, okay, we have to make these big changes, radical changes in the material plane, a lot of energy of Earth, and connecting with a divine purpose, connecting with the energetic function that we are here to accomplish. And well, the Sun and the Moon are in a position with Neptune retrograde in Pisces. And here is the thing. Here we have something important. Because Neptune is talking about our dreams. This is a lot of energy of Earth that is telling us, well, if we are aligned with ourselves, with our own soul, and we are acting in coherence with that, then we will be able to materialize our dreams on Earth, which is the paradise. And paradise actually is a state of consciousness. So this is about transcending our own limits and the expansion of our consciousness. But the expansion of consciousness, it's not possible if we are not practicing honesty with ourselves. What I'm trying to say, that the shadow of Neptune is escapisms, illusions, denials, in short, self-deception. So there's no expansion of consciousness, as I said before, without the practice of honesty, because I think many times it's very difficult to recognize our own imbalances on the inside, but this is very important in order to make the real change and to face all the things that we really have to correct and we really have to do better. Dreams are totally possible, how I said before, but the energy of Virgo is telling us, well, what are you going to do about this? Which steps are you taking? Are you organizing your energy? Are you correcting the things that are not aligned with that purpose anymore, with your dreams anymore? So the energy of Virgo is telling us we have to take a realistic view, but it's not that realistic from the old paradigm. It's a realistic view from our own energy, from the energy that we are pulsing from the inside and we are projecting on our life. So this opposition between Sun and Moon, between Moon, Sun and Neptune is telling us, well, if you've been avoiding something in your life, some decision, if you've been, in denial of something, then it will show, and then is that disappointments happen because we have to be responsible of the things that we've been sustaining. So the consequences of this, they're going to be totally linked with the coherence that we've been practicing in the recent times. But everything that is going to happen is in order, to show us the real purpose of the things and how we can align to those desires of the soul. How I explained yesterday, desires of the ego cannot be sustained in a 5D earth. So this is about connecting our ego to the soul. So it's very important, to take decisions, to really, do something about this. I heard many people that is saying, I'm going to do that thing when the right moment comes, or when God wants, or whatever thing. God is operating inside of us, and on the inside when your soul is telling, okay, this is the moment, we have to do something. There's no perfect moment, and be careful with that, because the energy of perfectionism of Virgo is the shadow. There's no perfection, because we can always do better. But I always talk about it in this channel, about the self-improvement work, that we have to constantly do. But this is not about looking every time for all of our imperfections and to work on them. I think life is showing us in which areas we have to pay attention to, in which areas we can be more aligned or not aligned. And we're taking decisions every time, and many times we are, acting in connection with our soul, but many times we are not doing that. So because we are all humans and we are imperfect, so we have to learn about those things. It's not about judging ourselves every time. It's just taking the accountability for the energy that could be redirected in a better way. So it's about learning about that, so I can do it better the next time. It's a practice, a constant practice. I'm going to repeat this many times. So that way we are going to, materialize a new reality. But this is an individual responsibility. And how I said before, these planets, Pluto and Uranus and Neptune, they are transpersonal. So they are bringing the changes that we need, not the ones that our egos want, that we need in order to materialize this new reality. That is a very good one. This has a purpose of light. I've been explaining this with all the events that we are going to go through as humans too. So, okay, I just wanted to leave this message today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.